I tweeted about this a little earlier. The LA teacher strike is going on. It is continuing. It started, I believe it officially started yesterday. And here's something. LA schools lost $15 million on day one. Now comes day two of the teacher strike. You know, and I tweeted this. Maybe some of you have already seen it. I find it very, very interesting that a lot of the headlines you're seeing this morning from the media are all about how much money the school districts are losing and not about why the teachers are out there in the first place. You know why they're out there? They're out there because they have up to 45 people in a class, sometimes more. They're out there because they don't have the resources students need, including, oh, by the way, you know one of those things? Not all the schools have a nurse available. That should be the headline. That should have been the headline this morning. Hey, did you know that not all of the schools have a nurse available for students if they need it? So if a kid falls and breaks his or her arm, hopefully somebody knows what to do. Hopefully an ambulance gets it. There's no nurse to help immediately and to take some precautionary things to help that student. That should be the headline everywhere. Hey, did you know that in the fifth largest GDP in the world, the state that has the fifth largest economy in the world, there's not nurses in every school for students? That we're neglecting our children big time? That should be the headline. Not how much money the school lost. Who gives a shit? Their negligence caused this. Their corruption caused this. All right, so let's go to this article. So Los Angeles schools are on the first day of this teacher strike. And there's a $15 million loss. The teachers union, it's 31,000 members. That should be the headline. 31,000 people showed up to walk in the rain. This is Southern California. When it rains, the city shuts down. But 31,000 members of the community, teachers and their supporters, showed up anyway and protested because this is unacceptable. That should be the headline. 31,000 on a rainy day, no less. Schools in LA don't have nurses. They don't have nurses. You know, it's amazing. I'm a millennial. I grew up on those teen movies in the late 90s and early 2000s. Where in all those teen movies took place in California, and they would show these schools the kids went to. Like in the movie She's All That, where Usher was the MC. For the school just had an MC. Why not? You're at school. It makes it more entertaining if you have a DJ. And I'll be honest with you guys, I used to think, because, you know, I grew up in Western Pennsylvania. You know, I grew up in a community there, and California, a lot of the punk rock I loved came out of California, and California was just this mystical gem to me, you know? It was just this amazing mystical gem. And I actually used to think that there was some validity to all that. I didn't think that actual celebrities were the MCs in high schools in California. I wasn't that delusional. But I thought they probably actually had that. I thought they probably actually had like an MC type person in their high school. And maybe some high schools did. I don't know for sure. But I used to believe that was for sure true because I would see it in the movies. So how crazy is it? You know, you see these movies glorifying these beautiful institutions that are the public schools in California, and then in reality, what's going on? They don't even have nurses. They stuff about 50 kids in a classroom. You take roll and you finish. The class is already half over. You know, I never taught at the high school level. I did teach at the community college level. And I can tell you, I can't imagine that many students teaching at the community college level. I can only imagine at the high school level. I can only imagine it. So these teachers are out here for good reasons. And instead, all the headlines are just talking about how much money the district is losing. But, well, something needs to change. This is unacceptable. It's unacceptable that a businessman is running the school districts and making these decisions and stifling teachers' abilities to do their job. And it's beyond unacceptable when you have the wealth that California has. There's no reason for this. It is completely unexcusable. So I stand with the teachers.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your news